video, I'm going to be talking about what is this Colloidal Gold 24K patch, what it can do for the under eye region and what it can't do, and do you really need that in your eye patches? I'm then going to review 6 under eye patches, and I'm also going to share with you one of my favorite patches. And finally, I'm going to talk about the ingredients that you need to look out for when you buy an under eye patch. This information will help you review any under eye patch on your own without having to Google and research and find out if it's actually a good one or not. Colloidal gold is basically tiny gold particles which is suspended in another substance. And in skincare, this other substance is usually water. Not always, but usually water. And in skincare, these gold particles are very tiny. To be precise, they are called nano-sized. Nano-sized means 1/1000th of a meter. So what does this colloidal gold do for our skin? And this is where you need to put your emotional cap aside and put on our rational and logic cap on. The reason I say that is because gold is an expression of wealth and luxury for many. And so if we look at gold in skincare, and if you've got an emotional cap on, we might be tempted to think,
it's gold, it's got to be good, it's got to be amazing for skin.
But if you leave the emotion cap aside, we look at gold for what it actually is. It's a metal. It's an element that's listed on the periodic table, a table that we all learned in our chemistry lessons. So what does this element do for our skin? That would be the logical and the rational question to ask without getting too emotionally attached to it. Its primary function lies in the fact that it's antibacterial and antifungal. So if you've got this nasty stuff on the skin, it can attack and get rid of them. This is helpful because this nasty stuff can actually irritate our skin, and irritation on skin leads to a whole lot of problems. And it also does calm and soothe the skin and bring any inflammation down on the skin to some extent. That's about it. That's what it does. So is gold like the gold standard or something like that in skincare when it comes to the under eye patches? Because that's where you predominantly see this colloidal gold? No, not really. Gold is good for skin, yes, but nowhere amazing, nowhere near amazing. There are many skincare ingredients which are much more effective than gold, but of course those ingredients don't have the emotional hold that gold has, and that's what the skincare manufacturers are trying to play on with. Don't get mesmerized by the color these eye patches have and assume that there is a lot of gold in it. There's a very small amount of colloidal gold in these skincare products. And the manufacturers again put in another thing in the packaging saying it's a 24 karat gold. That means it's pure gold. It doesn't have any traces of silver or copper. I guess that's good. But again, it's all just a marketing ploy. Just be mindful that gold is good. It does bring some benefits to the skin, but nowhere near amazing that some skincare manufacturers make it out to be. And is it a necessary ingredient for the under eye patches? No, definitely no. Why am I telling you all this? I'm telling you all this so that next time you look at an under eye patch and it's got this 24 karat gold in it, don't get tempted. Look at the other ingredients. Look at what the other ingredients do and make a rational decision. Don't assume just because it's called gold in it, it must be worth that over-the-top price. It's not. Now I'm going to review 6 patches. Some of them have gold and some of them don't. The first one is from 𝗶𝟑. It's around $30 for 30 pairs. So that's around $1 per pair. This product does have a good set of ingredients. It mainly targets the puffy eyes. Puffy eyes is nothing but inflammation in the under eye region. Any inflammation in this region is very easily visible because the skin here is very thin. In fact, it's the thinnest in our entire body. It does have gold. Gold does reduce the inflammation to some extent, but just be mindful that it has got other very good ingredients which help much more than gold in reducing that inflammation, and gold in here is probably just for a pure marketing factor. The ingredients that do most of the work in this product in reducing the puffiness in the under eye region are caffeine. Caffeine is a really good ingredient when it comes to reducing the puffiness in this under eye region in the eye area. And the next 2 ingredients are the niacinamide and aloe vera, which also reduce that inflammation, the puffiness. This product also brightens up the under eye area. How it does that is because it's got a bunch of antioxidants. Antioxidants are these powerful skincare ingredients which go and neutralize nasty molecules on the skin called free radicals. By neutralizing the free radicals, these antioxidants are reducing the inflammation that these free radicals can cause and the damage and the dullness that they can cause, and thus they brighten up the area. It also has good hydrating ingredients, and these ingredients are going to reduce the dryness in the under eye area. Skin often can get very dry in the under eye area. These hydrating ingredients add a good glow to the skin. If you have pre-existing dark circles, these eye patches can't help. For that, you need a powerful set of anti-pigmentation ingredients, and most of these eye patches in general don't have that strong amount of anti-pigmentation ingredients. These eye patches are usually more effective if you leave them in the fridge. If they are cold when you put them in the under eye region, they're much more effective in reducing the puffiness. The second product is the one from Dermatology. It comes to around $2 per pair, so it's a bit more expensive. The main ingredient that does most of the work in this product is caffeine. Caffeine reduces the puffiness in the under eye area. It also has niacinamide. Niacinamide is effective in reducing inflammation, which is nothing but puffiness in the under eye area. It has licorice root extract, which is a good anti-pigmentation ingredient. It can reduce the pigmentation, the dark circles, to a slight extent. But for reducing the dark circles that's already there in the under eye area, I prefer to use a serum which is very rich in anti-pigmentation ingredients. These eye patches, predominantly their main benefit is to reduce the puffiness in the under eye area and give the skin there a bit of a glow and reduce the dryness in that area. So it's not for reducing the pre-existing dark circles. For that, I would rather use a serum. Product has a bunch of antioxidants, and the antioxidants, like I mentioned in the previous review, are going to brighten up the under eye area by targeting those nasty free radicals. It also has hydrating ingredients, which is going to reduce the dryness and give a nice glow to the skin. The main benefits are again to reduce the puffiness, give the skin a bit of a glow and brighten it up, and reduce the dryness in that area. The next one is from 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 expecting it to be really good at that price, but when I had a look at the ingredient list, I was quite disappointed. It doesn't have caffeine. Caffeine in these patches is a really important ingredient in my opinion because it does a really good job in reducing that puffiness. It does have some hydrating ingredients, nowhere to the amount that the other two products have. It has gold powder and the marketing material of this product is over the top. It says gold powder is going to reduce fine lines. No way it can do all that. Finally, it has rose oil. Rose oil can actually irritate the skin, especially when the skin is so delicate in the under eye area, and that irritation can lead to a lot of problems, and it can also eventually lead to pigmentation, which is nothing but dark circles. This product is an absolute no for me. I'm just baffled at products like this actually, when they charge so much and offer so little, or even worse, they can leave the skin there in a worse off state than it was before, and that's probably what this product would do. Sorry. The next one is a 24 karat eye gold patch from Demora. A lot of YouTube influencers market this product, so the marketing department of this skincare manufacturer must be doing a really good job. But is it really worth it? Let's dig into the ingredients and find out if it's actually a good one. It comes to around $1.10. I'm comparing the ingredient list here with the other eye patches, and I'm not very impressed with the list. It doesn't have enough hydrating ingredients when compared to the others, doesn't have enough antioxidants, hardly any ingredients which will reduce that inflammation, and that's what we're trying to target. The main purpose of these eye patches, like I mentioned a few times in this video, is to reduce that puffiness. So there aren't enough ingredients that can do that in this product. On top of it, it has rose oil, which can irritate especially the delicate skin in the under eye area, and irritation always eventually can lead to, if it's not controlled immediately, can lead to hyperpigmentation, which is nothing but dark circles. This product is a no for me. It's just got over the top marketing and too many influencers for some reason promoting it. But for me, I would have to give this product a miss. The next one is a super duper expensive product. Again, this one also has a lot of influencers promoting it. It is the one from Peter Thomas Roth. It comes to around $2.70 US per pair, so that's very expensive, very pricey. It does have a good ingredient list. It's got caffeine, it's got niacinamide, it's got allantoin, it's got aloe vera. All of them are going to reduce that puffiness in the under eye area. It has some good antioxidants which will brighten up the area, which will fight those free radicals, nasty free radicals, and brighten up that area, and also has some good hydrating ingredients which will reduce the dryness in the area and also give the skin a good glow. It has a good amount of gold. In fact, it has more gold than any other eye patches that I've come across. I'm saying that because it's high up on the ingredient list. Having said all this, it is a very pricey product. The main benefit of all these eye patches is actually to reduce that puffiness. None of them are going to do a great job in reducing the dark circles. So if it's a puffiness that we're targeting, the other eye patches which are much cheaper than this one can do a equally or much better job than this one. So I would have to give this product a miss. Though it's a good one, for the price I think it's just not worth it. And the last one is my favorite, one of my favorites, and I use it regularly. It comes to around 85 cents. I'm talking about the Derma E eye patches. It doesn't have colloidal gold, and that doesn't bother me because, like I said a few times already in this video, gold, according to me, is just purely there for marketing purposes, not for the benefits it offers, because there are other many ingredients which do a much better job than colloidal gold on the skin. It has caffeine and other anti-inflammatory ingredients which can reduce that inflammation, the puffiness in that area. It's got a good set of antioxidants which are all going to brighten up that area, and it has good hydrating ingredients as well. This is a good product. I like the one from Derma E the most, followed by 𝗙𝗐𝗄𝗿. I do like the dermatology one and the Peter Thomas Roth, but the dermatology and the Peter Thomas Roth are too expensive for what they offer. So if it was a bit less expensive, I would go for them, but at that price I would give that a miss. One quick thing I would like to mention is, though these eye patches don't do much to reduce the existing dark circles, they do help in preventing dark circles. What I mean by that is, dark circles is nothing but hyperpigmentation, and hyperpigmentation occurs when skin is inflamed, when skin is irritated, when skin is dry, and when the good cells in that area are getting damaged by free radicals. And these are the things that these eye patches actually control. They reduce the inflammation, they reduce the damage that the nasty free radicals can cause. They add hydration and reduce the dryness in that area. They reduce the irritation in that area. So all these things which can eventually lead to dark circles are being controlled. So that's something to remember when it comes to dark circles and how these eye patches can help. So when you look at eye patches, what are the things that you need to look out for? I'm going to list 7 things that you need to look out for. It should have a good set of anti-inflammatory ingredients. This is really important because these are the ones that actually reduce that inflammation. Usually this is caffeine, niacinamide, aloe vera, allantoin, panthenol. I like the ingredient caffeine in eye patches because caffeine, what it does is it works in a very different way than a lot of other anti-inflammatory ingredients, because caffeine actually is a vasoconstrictor. It basically constricts the blood vessels and reduces that excess blood flow and reduces that inflammation, which is nothing but puffiness. So I quite like caffeine in this area, and it's got a good penetration ability so that it can get a bit deeper and start working quite quickly. It should have a good set of hydrating ingredients. It should have a good set of antioxidants. It shouldn't have any irritating ingredients like rose oil or other essential oils. It shouldn't have any fragrance in there. And finally, it shouldn't have any denatured alcohol in it. So if you look out for these things, you can actually review any eye patch. That's about it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like and do subscribe to my channel. That will really help me a lot, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.